I'm going to review this week's trading results for week 47, 2025, where I traded 3 instruments, DAX, gold, and Nasdaq. Let's start with gold. So for my gold trades, on Monday I had a few short trades on gold. First one was here, a short scalp, which was an overall consolidation, where I saw that price was making a lower high here compared to this lower high, compared to the current day's high. So lower high followed by some momentum bars. So I took the short scalp after this wick formed here, rejection wick, and I got around 55 points here. And then near the end of the day, I saw price making and breaking the new low of the day, this large momentum bar here. Waited to have potentially a pullback around this high time frame level, which didn't happen. So I took a couple of trades which were pure momentum trades, around 60 and 50-ish pips. The next day, I've had 3 trades on gold. First one here was a long trade where I saw price failing at the high time frame cluster level here, followed by momentum, and I saw that up as being potentially a measured move up. So I took the long here, breaking this kind of bullish flag. I closed shortly after because price was moving sideways. That was not the momentum I was expecting for this type of setup. So I closed at a very slight profit, and I even reversed my bias after seeing the failure, potentially going back to the this cluster here. Fortunately, I closed a bit early. I got spooked out by this green bar, and also my conviction wasn't very high on this reversal setup. So as soon as I saw this bar, I wasn't really convinced. Eventually it did go down. I lost around 27 pips on that one. But then I entered long again after I saw that price was confirming the rejection of this high time frame level, followed by momentum. 1 bar pullback, and I entered on a push of this green bar here, and I closed around 98 pips. Reason was that price was approaching the current day high, which was here, and there could be potential or a wick going back to my entry, and I didn't want to close at break even or anything like that. Fortunately, well priced kept moving up and pretty much completed the measure move I was initially looking at. And final trade on that day on gold was a short after the completion of the measure move. I saw a reversal in momentum, pull back, confirming the lower highs, and took a momentum trade for around 75 pips, and I closed because I was expecting some kind of movement here around these highs. So I closed, this was my TP, I closed a bit early, and turned out fine. So that was on the 18th, and the final gold trade of the week was on Friday. A short on gold where I saw price potentially breaking down below this high time frame level, previous day low, making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and this bar I saw potential momentum to reach the current day low. immediately after my entry, it was the opposite, and I closed as price was gradually making higher lows this time. So lost around 73, 74 pips. For DAX, I had 3 trades this week. The first one was a long, where I saw price gradually building up above this level here, high time frame level, into momentum. So I thought, okay, well, it might reach this other high time frame level, and I decided to go for a short scalp. Closed right there at the level for 32 pips, which was a bit lucky, I guess, because then price completely rejected and then continued down after that. Following day, I took a long at the open on DAX, which was more of a, let's see, this is the market open bar, more of a no RB type of trade, and the closed when price failed to make a new high, pushed back down, and we were overall consolidating. So not the best setup, obviously, and lost around 30 pips. And near the end of the week, I took a long here, which was so price stayed above the previous day low and was about to break the Asian session high, which is here in momentum. So took the breakout of the Asian session range pretty much, and closed around 90 pips, a bit below my TP actually, with a nice push up. For Nasdaq, I had six trades for the week. On Monday, I had 2. I took the long here, which was a market open momentum move. So this is the opening bar. Rejection of this level here, daily low, and rode the momentum above the other level, high time frame level, for 94 pips for a pretty much clean move. And then later on, I took a short scalp where price, after consolidating, started building up momentum again. Saw the wick forming here, entered as price was continuing to move down for around 40 pips here. 18th, so next, the following day, same reason. This is the market open here. I took a long, so that was a bad trade, and not just in hindsight, it was a bad setup that I shouldn't have taken, because there was this area of consolidation here, followed by this area of consolidation here, and the market open bar was pretty much confirmed indecision. So my bias long was like not with a high conviction, that's for sure. And I got in right at the top of the wick and closed when I saw that, well, price was probably going to continue consolidate for loss of around 67 pips. Pretty much ugly loss considering the price action. On the 19th, took a long trade here pre-market with a failure to pull back. That's what I saw here into momentum. Entered here, expecting momentum to keep building up and reaching these high time frame levels, and I closed 51-ish pips. same day actually. Yeah, a short, low conviction short really, because price failed at this high time frame level. Started building momentum, but not really considering this sideways price action. And immediately after my entry, price started pushing up, so decided to close around 38 pips. Do we have, yes, still on the same day. That was a bad day on Nasdaq. Decided to go short after I saw that potentially I was right on this call here. This bar is the market open, so open a trade, what was it, 20 minutes before the market open, which is not in my trading plan. And more than that, I decided to hold on, seeing that price could potentially keep pushing down and make new lows for the day. Decided to ignore this bar. I didn't want to be shaken out, and well, at this point I was expecting, or more like hoping, for some kind of pullback so I could close at less of a loss, which didn't happen. So I closed on when price was making new highs for the day, 125 pips. Absolutely horrendous loss, given previous calls were not great. I got a bit stubborn, and yeah, I paid the price. And that was it for DAX, for Nasdaq, I mean, for the week. So here's the trading report for that week, where I mainly lost because of that particular day on Nasdaq, where I lost 150 pips, which was a shame because I blew most of the profits I had made this week up till then. Gold was a pretty decent week. DAX was kind of meh. So overall, I closed in profit, a small profit for the week, but yeah, with one particular day where I clearly traded outside my trading plan. So that's a bit of a shame. The number of trades, 17, regular week, nothing special. So yeah.